By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to handle first encounters with your stepmother. If this helps, comment, share, and subscribe so we can keep you updated regularly. This path from shock to serenity is one many of us walk. I want to share my map with you. It's a map that doesn't erase the hard parts, but shows you how to navigate them with a little more grace and a lot more peace. I was only 15 years old when my parents sat me down on our faded floral couch and told me they were separating. The words felt like they didn't belong in that room, in my life. Shock hit first, a cold wave that made it hard to breathe. Then came anger, hot and prickly. My world, once simple and solid, suddenly cracked down the middle. I felt incredibly small, caught in wreckage I couldn't fix. The air in our house had been heavy for years, thick with resentments and storms of arguments. Change felt like a monster under my bed, and a bitter seed took root. The first time I saw my father with another woman, the world tilted. He wasn't alone. She held a single, perfect red rose. My breath caught. The world blurred. All I could see was the rose, vibrant and somehow a weapon to my heart. A new love story, one that didn't include my mother or me. A hot, blinding fury washed over me. How could he do this? Bring her here to a family event and flaunt it. It felt like the ultimate betrayal. My feet moved before my mind did. I walked toward them, eyes fixed on the flower. Questions collided in my head. My mother's tearful warnings echoed. Her fear he'd forget us. I stopped a few feet away. She met my eyes and offered a small, gentle smile. To me, that rose became proof of betrayal and unbearable loss. At 15, I cast her as the enemy, someone who had broken my family. I left the party feeling shattered, clutching my anger like armor. The days after were heavy and silent. I retreated into myself. I gave my father one-word answers and dodged his calls. I became a detective of my own pain, searching for hurt. Sometimes he looked tired. Sometimes there was a new lightness that angered me. Dinner at my new place on Friday? 7 p.m. I wanted to refuse, but the little girl who missed her dad said yes. I arrived armored, ready for battle. Inside, warmth and the smell of garlic and herbs. She stood in the kitchen, stirring a pot. Softly, she introduced herself. I just nodded. The scene was ordinary and jarring. We sat down together. Conversation stumbled. I stayed cold and distant by design. I watched for signs, judging, ready to condemn. While she spoke about a book, he quietly reached across the table and held her hand. Simple, natural, tender. A small, peaceful smile I had never seen before. A wall inside me cracked. A sliver of light slipped in. For a beat, my anger fell silent, and I saw a human being seeking peace. That tiny moment forced me to review the past with clearer eyes. Not just the end, years leading up to it. Their love had turned sharp and brittle. They became toxic for each other. Her anger met his silence, again and again. I lived in the crossfire. The divorce was painful, and a necessary release. He didn't leave for another woman. He left a battleground. Staying would have meant more damage for them both. Accepting this took time and courage. As anger eased, learning began. Boundaries are not walls, they are protective fences. Mom, I love you, but it makes me sad to hear that. I'd rather not talk about Dad right now. Terrifying at first, but necessary. I created a safe space for my own heart. Thank you for the invitation. I'll relax at home today. No can be a complete sentence. Delivered kindly. Defining what I accept and decline felt empowering. These skills flowed into friendships, a language of respect and kindness. With boundaries and clarity, my view of her changed. She wasn't the enemy, just a person who loved my father after the end. Their problems had deep roots long before she arrived. Letting go of blame felt like release. He sought peace and found a gentler life. She listened, stayed patient, never tried to be my mother. Her consistency became a quiet comfort. His happiness gave him more to give to me. My faith anchored me. Words of forgiveness, grace, and hope. Kind people held space when I had none. A simple hug became a lifeline. I learned to treat myself with the compassion of a good friend. Forgiveness rose slowly, like dawn. Letting go didn't mean saying it was okay. It meant choosing peace. That rose became a turning point, not a weapon. Over time, our bond grew. Quiet, respectful, kind. Our family looks different, healthier, kinder, more honest. If you feel lost, angry, or scared, be gentle with yourself. Watch for the quiet smile, the kind word, the hand held in tenderness. These are signposts toward peace.